Hello, everyone. I'm doing a little, I guess, update vlog or vlog, however it's supposed to be said, to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. Um, and also to say, if you guys have any feedback or comments about what I've been doing with the channel lately, or what's been happening lately, or what I talk about in this particular video, please comment because feedback is really important to anyone who does any videos online. It's kind of helpful to make sure that people if they enjoy or don't enjoy certain things, that that's communicated, because otherwise I'm kind of just doing whatever. Which as long as I'm enjoying it, most people seem to think that's okay. But I know there are people out there who are have what they want to watch in mind. So let me know. Say things, Peter. Say things. I will communicate with you back as much as I can. With that in mind, this is going to be mainly about shifts and changes and things happening in the future. So here we go. I've been streaming every weekend on Mixer, well, almost every weekend. Sometimes things come up. Typically, those were always on Sunday, but since of the quarantining and not being able to leave the house really, I've been doing Saturday and Sunday both. They're typically I try to start at noon Central Standard Time, and we end around 4. Sometimes I go longer for the Doom streams. I went way longer on those, but that's being done on Mixer. I have a link in the description for this, and I know I already said please comment on stuff, but if you can't, if there's a reason why those streams you can't attend those streams, let me know. And if it's just, well, I don't really want to watch it, then fair enough. um, Also, speaking of the streams, the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm really excited for and hyped for actually, is a game called Nier Automata. I have not played any of the Nier games at all, ever, but I have read some text-based Let's Plays for Drakengard, and I want to say I started the one for Nier. What was it? Nier Replicant or something like that. It's something like that, and I've read Let's Plays for those, but I've never really got into. I've never played any of them, and I've never heard anything really. I've heard something about Nier Automata, so I'm really happy to start it up. I've watched a lore video about everything that happens before Nier Automata in the Nier and Drakengard series, which is really just weird shit. And so I've got kind of, I guess, a little bit of background, even though the games aren't strictly related to each other, from what I've been told. So I'm going to be going to them blind. As I understand it, it's kind of an unusual and weird and out there game, plot-wise and settings-wise. So it should be fun. And excuse me. I'm actually really excited to start it up, and because I wanted to play it for a while, but it's such a long game, and there are many, many, many endings, and you have to get through the game multiple times to get all those endings. So it was always just a daunting task. But I'm gonna sit down, and we're gonna be streaming it, and we're gonna be doing it. Also, for this channel on YouTube here specifically, that involves the shift of what I'm going to be trying to do. So in the future, I think any of the live or blind style Let's Plays that I'm typically doing, kind of like what I'm doing with Yakuza 0, I would like that footage to just come from streams. So if you have any feedback on how I've been uploading the streams to my YouTube channel, too long, too short, you'd like it all in one piece like it's been being done, say something. Let me know what you guys prefer. I want to make sure that you guys have the time period to sit down and watch it. And I know spacing that, taking 4 hours out of your day to watch something is maybe a lot. Anyway, so those are going to be it. Also, I'm going to be doing the dad and daughter plays, which is we're playing Undertale right now. Those will be on the channel. And And any other games I do, I want to try to do as the more edited down post commentary type stuff, like what I did for that Graveyard Keeper video. Speaking of which, I will have more Graveyard Keeper videos like that coming out. They are coming. I have 4 videos worth of footage right now. It's just a matter of sitting down, watching the several hours of footage to get an idea of what I'm cutting it down, and then editing it. It does take a long amount of time. But as far as those kinds of videos are concerned, I would like to do probably 1 to 2 a week. I'm gonna aim for that and see how it works. Hopefully it'll be okay. Also, I want to try and do some non-gameplay type stuff. Basically, vlogs or discussion type videos that are not gameplay oriented. I was thinking of just not necessarily game related, maybe game industry adjacent, but not necessarily game related. So those would be just discussions about things, and I kind of want to try to do I don't know if per week is fits into my schedule right, but I'm going to try to have regular videos come out that are just discussing something I really enjoy. Also, I want to start a series that I'm tentatively calling Love for the Craft, which I don't know if that's too cheesy or kind of tacky or whatever, but as the name implies, it's going to be based initially off of talking about Lovecraft and Lovecraftian things, but I wanted to expand and encompass horror and just weird fiction in general, and not just books, but movies, games, TV shows, whatever. And all of that's going to be on a different channel. I have a Dark Chiron Presents channel, which I'll have a link for in the description, that I've had forever, but I deactivated it because the videos that were on there initially were not very nice. I'll put it that way. And I was like, I'm being too much of an asshole. So I closed the channel down, but I've reopened it. There's nothing on it right now. Obviously, I just actually reopened it before recording this because I was like, oh crap, I forgot I shut that channel down. But and the reasoning for that is, I think, just from talking to other people who do YouTube stuff, and just based on my own viewership, how I view people and what I kind of get out of stuff. When I go to a specific YouTube channel, and when most everybody goes to a specific YouTube channel, they like to know the videos coming out on it are of a type. Everyone kind of does a thing. If there's a guy who talks about fighting games, that fighting games are his thing, the content on his channel are going to be about fighting games in some way or shape. There might be the odd one here or there that's not about that type of game, but they're going to focus on that. And if they don't focus on that, they'll do it somewhere else. That's typically how it's done, and apparently it's a good idea. So, and I think that's fine. People like what they like, and they don't want to see a bunch of stuff they don't like getting mingled in with what they're trying to watch. Anyway, so that's what's going to happen. And that's all I had. I said I was going to try to keep it short, so that's all I had. Thank you all for watching. Please, like I said, please comment if you have any opinions or thoughts or ideas, anything. Or if you just want to say hello, I'll say hello back. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.